What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. I don't know if you can see in the background, that's the Yankee game. You don't know how happy it makes me when it's baseball season. Unlike other sports like football where they play once a week, baseball they play every single day. So you know if you have a team that you like to watch, you can watch them every single day. So I look forward to that. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to start off with my workout from this morning. We did some squats. So first I'm going to do a commentary and take you through that. After that, we are going to go for burritos. If you saw a couple videos ago, I said that I think I switched teams and I am now a bigger Chipotle fan than Moe's. But today, Paul and I were actually going somewhere that we haven't been to in, I believe, over 2 years. We definitely have never been there since I started the YouTube channel. And I'm sad to admit that the reason that we haven't gone there, it's actually our favorite place between Moe's and Chipotle. The reason we haven't been there is because they don't have macros available on their website or at all. And we just really couldn't track it, so we always went somewhere else. But I always preach to you guys that you shouldn't live your life that way. You shouldn't restrict yourself just because they don't have macros. So we're going to estimate. You're going to see what we get there, and enjoy the rest of the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the commentary. I thought I would hit you guys off with a commentary in the beginning of the video this time. So here is my latest squat workout. This is the 5-3-1 week on 5-3-1, and I'll actually be deloading next week, so I'm actually happy about that. So I'm filming this workout, and I'll probably film a bunch of the workouts because I don't want to take you guys through my deload workouts because they're kind of boring, and maybe I'll also film a day of eating video since those seem to be kind of popular as well. So I mentioned a couple videos ago how squats, they weren't feeling very comfortable. I had some hip pain, but I'm glad to say that's finally resolved. I definitely owe that to the lacrosse ball. So if you guys have not, if you foam roll or maybe you don't foam roll, I highly recommend the lacrosse ball over the foam roller because it's really it's much harder than the foam roller, so it really digs in. And it really got those knots out of my glutes. And those knots, they weren't even just causing pain in my glutes, hips. They were kind of causing radiating pain to my back. So ever since I started doing that, my lower back feels better. Just everything feels better. So I can't stress enough, if you have any kind of discomfort, I would recommend doing that. Also, in my last video, I talked about focus and how you really need to be focused before your set. So this is my AMRAP set, and I wanted to just show you guys, because I usually cut the clip and I just show you guys me doing the set. But this is actually how long it takes me in between sets on the AMRAP set when I'm really trying to focus, get the right part of the song on, and get ready to do my set. I sped it up 5 times speed there, so you can see how long it took. It was probably about like 2 to 3 minutes where I just stood there, really listening to the song, getting my mind right, and waiting for the good part of the song to come on before it came on. And you saw there I held up 5 because I was going for 5 here on the AMRAP set. So that's enough about the workout. You could watch the rest of the footage. But I wanted to talk about quickly was just going out and doing something, taking action on a plan or a thought that you might have. And basically this YouTube channel, you see, hopefully by now I hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to address that a little bit later on. But I wanted to start a YouTube channel probably back in like 2012, maybe even earlier. Basically when I wanted to start it, the only people who really existed in fitness YouTube was like Matt Ogus, Nick Wright. I don't even think Christian Guzman existed yet, but it was always just something I talked about. I never actually took any action to do it, and I didn't actually start it till 2016. So it was basically a thought on my mind for like 4 years where I did absolutely nothing to do. I did absolutely nothing for it, and I regret that because if I started earlier, I would have been one of the beginners on YouTube. I probably would have gotten a bigger following, and by now I would have had a more established channel. I probably would have been able to take this beyond what I'm at right now. But I'm not complaining, but if I just started earlier, I probably would have had better camera, better equipment, better editing skills. I would have been at a better place on YouTube than I am now, since I've only been on a year, and obviously with 4 times the amount of experience, I probably would have been better off. So I do wish I started earlier with that. So something that I really learned over the last couple of years is that when you have a thought or an idea, you really just should go for it and don't just let it sit in your head. Just go for it. Another example was law school. I talked about law school probably for a couple of years, but I never actually really did anything about it. It was always just something I said I would do, and to be honest, I didn't think I was actually ever going to do it. I always thought it would just be something I would talk about and never actually go through with it. but I kind of got sick of just talking about it. So when I finally decided to do it, what I did was I literally just went online. I signed up for the LSAT, paid like the $200 or whatever it was, because I knew if I signed up for the LSAT, I didn't want to waste that $200. I knew I would take it, and I knew I wasn't going to just take the LSAT without studying. So it forced me to study, it forced me to take the LSAT, and what do you know, I ended up going to law school. So those two things, starting the YouTube channel and going to law school, those are both things that were stuck in my head that I really was not taking action on, and I finally decided to take action on them, and I'm glad I did on both of those cases, because I could definitely tell you it's a much better feeling to try something that you were thinking about for a while and completely fail at it than leave it in your mind and never actually attempt it, because if you don't attempt it, you'll never know. And I much rather fail and know that it didn't work out than never even try, because that's a much worse feeling. Luckily, the law school thing hasn't failed. I mean, still could, but you never know. I wouldn't say the YouTube channel has been a success or a failure, or just something that I've been doing. So I appreciate the support so far. So I'm glad I did both of those, but like I said, if you have anything, whether it be a YouTube channel, school, anything, don't just talk about it, go ahead and do it. So thought I would share that thought with you guys here as I finish up these calf raises. The workout commentary is coming to an end, but stick around for the rest of the video. I do address the subscribers, the channel, and we go to a place we haven't been to in a very long time, and we'll take you through there. So hit that thumbs up button and see you in the next clip. So we are on our way to dinner, and like I said before, the only reason we haven't been to this place in so long is because I'm embarrassed to say they don't have macros, and we've been going to places that have macros, but we are going back. This used to be our go-to place every single Sunday night. I think in like 2014 we would keep going there, and coincidentally we both gained weight at that time. You'll see. Well, I don't know if they still
2013,
do.
I think.
13. I don't know if they still do, but it's basically like a combination of Moe's Chipotle. It's like it's like the ingredients taste more similar to Moe's than on Chipotle, but they're better than both. And size-wise, it's like Chipotle but times like 1.5. So they're not cheap with the ingredients, but the price was reasonable and cheap. Hopefully they didn't change their ways too much, so we are headed there now. I don't want to say the name yet. You'll see when we get there. I don't believe it. There's a few of them around here. I doubt you have many of them near you, so yeah, see you in a bit. There it is, Starbucks. I'm just kidding. Next door, Taco Joe's. And for dessert, we go to Pet Supplies Plus. And unlike Chipotle, it's always empty. Because Taco Joe says, I'm keeping it real and fresh. Alright guys, so I didn't show them making it, but this thing is so heavy, and when they made it, they put so much more rice and chicken on it than like Chipotle and Moe's do. So I'm going to open up and show it to you guys, but just want to address something real quick. By the time this video goes up, I believe I will have passed 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm going to address it a little bit more in the car, but I just want to thank you guys for supporting me over the last year. And since I have 1,000 YouTube subscribers, I thought what I would do is the 1,000 calorie burrito challenge. So, yeah. So I'm going to open this up, Paul, show them what you got. Her bowl is also a lot bigger.
It's called the Grand Canyon Bowl.
Right.
And that's the Grand Canyon burrito.
Take a bite.
Look at that burrito.
Oh, wow. Got a comparison. We'll give our final thoughts when we start driving. We'll compare it to Chipotle and Moe's. For now, we're going to enjoy it. It's just getting cold. See you in a bit. Alright guys, just real quick, look at the inside, how much like stuff there is. And I forgot to say what's on there, so it's white rice, black beans, chicken, pico, fajita veggies. I did not get cheese, I didn't get sour cream this time. The fajita vegetables were extra, so I'm like, never mind. And then you put them on anyway, so fajita veggies is pretty good. So now we're going to enjoy it, and then we'll talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, so we just got out of Taco Joe's, and I'm glad to say that it's just as good as we remember. It's like a combo, like we said, of Chipotle and Moe's. It has like the best of both worlds. The chicken's significantly better than both of them.
And it's significantly bigger
Bigger,
too.
definitely. The rice is better, so we loved it. We will be definitely going back. So I was talking quickly in there about 1,000 subscribers. By the time you see this video, I should have 1,000 subscribers. I might be 1 or 2 short. If that's the case, just pretend I have 1,000 subscribers. When I started this channel, it was a little over a year ago. And I started really for three main reasons. The first was really just because it was something I always wanted to do, and it was something just to hold myself accountable. I wanted to be able to track my progress, and not just in the gym, but outside of life, so I could have it to go back and look at. And I wanted to be able to help as many people as possible. So when you guys tell me that you find my videos helpful, it does mean a lot to me. So I'm not doing any special giveaway on YouTube, but it just so happens I'm going to be hitting 50,000 followers on Instagram at around the same time that I'm hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you do want to win a little giveaway, I'm not going to say what it is here, but you can go on to my Instagram. I'll put my name here on the screen if you're not already following me. And check out sometime this week when I hit it. Maybe it could be today, maybe tomorrow when I hit 50,000. Oh God, 50,000 followers. I will announce the giveaway, and you guys could enter there. So we are leaving Taco Joe's now. We are actually not going for Froyo today, so the video will wrap up right here. If you like the video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and again, I appreciate all you guys who have been with me from the beginning. We are at 1,000 subscribers now, which I know isn't that much, but we'll continue growing together. So hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.